Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? It's Enrique here. Today on Easy Things to Draw, we're going to learn about how to draw a katana. Katanas were the the ancient Japanese swords that samurais used, and it's been featured in all kinds of movies from then on out, but you can see them in museums, etc. But we're going to draw it. I'm going to use a pen, a ballpoint pen, nothing too special about that. And we're going to draw a generic katana, just kind of a broad, just to give you a broad idea of what it, what it is. We're not going to draw any specific katana. So, alright, we're going to get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to find the sweep of the sword. The katana has this slight bow throughout the entire thing, throughout the handle and then the blade. So, I'm going to do this very lightly. And I'm going to do this only so I can see it. I mean, you might be able to see it on camera, but I'm doing this really light so that I can check it out. This is going to be a little different. I can't really use a ruler on this one either because it's curved. I could use a curved edge somewhere, but I'm going to try to do this completely freehand. So I'm going to start with that shape. I'm not sure if that even shows up. It's not supposed to, just for my own guideline. And a rule of measurement that I use, it's going to be thin and it's going to be slightly curved. Not super curved, just a slight bend. Like maybe there's like a weight on top of it. Kind of a very hard object. One rule of measurement that I use, and this is just something I use, doesn't mean everybody uses it. When I'm talking about the handle, I usually use, the handle is about, if you were to take the handle and spread it across the blade, and the blade is 2.5 of what the handle is, about 2.5 measurements. This is 1, and this is 1, 2, 2.5. So the blade is 2.5 handles long. That's just the measurement I use. Alrighty. I'm actually going to start with the one on the handle here. One moment. I will use a ruler though on this part of the handle. It's the only real straight part of the entire drawing, so I might as well use it. And even then, there's a slight curvature, but I'm not going to put it in there on this drawing. Whew. Okay, now it's going to be kind of hard. I'm going to have to start freehanding almost immediately because it's just the way this is. I'm going to put a big straight outline. Usually there's a kind of a wrapped fabric, and that's what I'm going to show that, but after I get the solid form of the handle first. And now I'm going to show the handle wrapped by essentially doing these overlapping patterns on the sword, and these are different in every sword, but I'm gonna put some very straightforward, almost kind of braid looking pattern in this one. And I'm trying to imagine this, in 3D. I'm trying to imagine it in real life, like I can grab it, so I'm trying to, when I pull a stroke, I'm trying to make it a little bit rounded. If you have any sword lovers, please leave a comment and let me know some more info, like maybe some fun facts, things like that. I'm actually new at just learning about swords. I've drawn swords forever on different characters, but I'm new about learning about, where they kind of groups and things above just fun fact, knowledge. Slight bit of shadow there. And now I'm going to do the blade portion, which is going to be pretty hard. It's going to be the same thickness as about the same thickness, maybe a little thinner than the handle. All right. It's not going to be one stroke though. When I use a marker, I usually pull this in one stroke, but I'm not going to do it this time. Pulling it down. There's really no tapering here. There's a very, very slight, maybe slight tapering, but it's almost, I can't really see it. Alright. I'm going to actually turn it around. Let me do this on camera correctly. I'm going to turn around so I can see it the other direction. See, I see a lot of imperfections. I'm going to try to go through those and fix those. Like this kind of jumbliness over here. I'm going over the line several times too, to kind of just thicken it up. That's a good exercise with pen too. Try to go over the same line you did before. See if you can hit it every time. Alright, it's okay for freehand, that'll do. Oops, this is... And since the outer line, the outer contour of the blade is so thick, I'm actually going to thicken up the outside of the rest of the handle here and everything else. Alrighty, let me flip it back. 1 second. If you want, put some of the construction forms. I mean that'd be good enough as is. I'd even darken up a few things just to kind of give it some value. But that's pretty much how I draw katana. Sometimes there's you can put some little geometric forms along here. You can put some writing, but this is just a generic katana. Just to kind of get you started, and you can get creative and do whatever you want with it. But generally, they all have curvature, just to kind of go over it again, is this one long curvature across the entire sword. And then for me, like I said, the measurement, the handle would be, the blade would be 2.5 of the handle. You know, you take this right here, this measurement, 1, 2 and a bit, 2 and a bit or 2.5. So, all right, guys, thanks a lot. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to be doing swords throughout the week. So please leave questions, comments, anything you can do, or even share this video. Thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you.